behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Minnesota leading by 7. And it's Kukoc in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And Minnesota making a change here. Randle is checked in. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. Covered by Jordan. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Anthony Edwards at the line for 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Gobert is doubled. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Edwards. And the tip-in on the offensive boards. Edwards got 10 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And he gets the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Now Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Pass to Kukoc. Out to the right wing. Pippen. Pass to Kukoc. Chalk up 2 there. Kukoc has got his first points of the night.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Gobert finds Edwards. Chicago grabs the miss.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Randle. Chicago with a rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
Jordan. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in for Anthony Edwards. DiVincenzo, the pass to Alexander Walker.
Bulls foul. Michael Jordan. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Bird, that's good. Now here's Alexander Walker. 10 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Here is DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. Here's Irving. And Irving powers it home.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
The Bulls trail by 4. Here he goes. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
To the middle. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Highland comes in for McDaniels, and Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Bryant from behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound.
2 minutes.
They held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Inside, here's Rodman. It's stolen by Highland. Conley looking for an opening. Gobert, no good. And here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Personal foul.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Dante DiVincenzo.
Conley against Johnson. With the 10-footer. The shot by Conley, no good.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Johnson passes to Bird. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. DiVincenzo on the wing, covered by Johnson. Pass to Reed. Clock at 6. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Our 2K leaderboard focusing on last year's 3-point shooting leaders. Like Conley, 3rd.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Julius Randle's checked in for Rudy Gobert. There's 47 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter of basketball. Pass to Bryant for 3. Bulls keep it alive. He shoots over DiVincenzo. No good there.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
For 3, Randle drills it from deep. Randle's got 7 points.
When you have Randle on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Johnson passes to Irving. They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. The 3 hits the trifecta. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Randle with it. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Conley. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
The assist.
And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And they're running. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Rebounded by Pippen.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Here's McDaniels. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
For the Timberwolves.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. And the basket by Nash.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And the Bulls making a change here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Nash. DiVincenzo covering. Here's O'Neal. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here is DiVincenzo. That shot off the mark.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Nash misses. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Edwards looking for an opening. Inside. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Edwards. Edwards has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Pippen. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
To the inside. Here's O'Neal. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Letting Randall get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Bulls trail by 11. Here's Nash. Pass to Kukoc. Shoots over Randall. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's closely guarded. And he drives in. Here's Gobert. DiVincenzo finds Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Now Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Nash. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Bryant, no good.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Edwards, the pass to Randall. From the high post, and another basket from Minnesota.
And yeah, Randall is absolutely a threat from in between. Something the D has to recognize and adjust accordingly.
And the shot goes down.
Kobe Bryant.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Kobe Bryant. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.119 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Bulls foul. Scottie Pippen. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Gobert.
For his career, Gobert's field goal percentage is in the same ballpark as his free throw percentage.
On the wing, Bryant, guarded by Edwards. Takes a three. Bryant, no good.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without
Julius
fouling.
Randle.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here.
Dante
Time to just
DiVincenzo.
cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Chicago
Yeah,
foul.
just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was
Third
furious.
personal foul.
Ultimately,
Fourth
they
team
wore
foul.
out the other team.
And this will give them their seventh win of the year.
Julius
And with this one
Randle.
all but in the record
Taking
books,
2 shots.
they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Julius Randle.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Count it. Good.
Tony Kukoc.
And at this point, they're loving this big lead.
Absolutely. And they haven't really faced a lot of resistance.
Down low. It's a one-on-one situation.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. Third personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Bulls, Larry Bird.
It's both from the stripe. 24 seconds left in the game. Left side, Highland. And it's Bird with a rebound. Irving against Randall. Good work defensively by Randall. Now here's Edwards. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one.
the end of the
They
game.
have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be
Thank you
proud
for
of.
coming out here
Very
tonight.
true. I
We
mean, when you're
appreciate
out
you
on the road, the